Assalamu alaikum, my name is Rahim Badshah and I am from Aylesbury Lawyers, a solicitor and a chartered fellow legal executive. So I want to talk to you about a matter which is very personal to myself and, as expected, is from a personal perspective. A lot of clients have been asking me what has happened, what's caused the uproar in Pakistan, and what is the potential solution. And I thought I owed it to not just the Pakistanis out there, but to absolutely everyone, and an explanation as to what exactly is going on. And at the same time, I want to explain why it's so relevant for a legal professional and anyone with any morals. The issue is this, that at current, the constitution has broken down. The rule of law no longer exists in Pakistan as we speak. Further to that, at the moment, it seems to be, and it's an allegation that there is a mafia government in place. This is from a personal perspective and also my opinion as a lawyer, having had a very clear look at what's going on. The former Prime Minister was arrested on the 9th of May 2023, so only days ago. Now, what was his crime? His crime was that he wanted to do his best to rule out corruption from the country and maintain rule of law. This is something the previous government wasn't able to achieve. And in fact, the fact that the previous government are even in power at the moment is a breach of the constitution and rule of law.
And that happens. There's just one man.
It seems ultimately, though, it's you versus the security agencies, and perhaps on your side is a bit of the judiciary as well.
No. It's not the security agency. It's one man, the army chief. There's no democracy in that in the army. The army is getting maligned by what is happening right now, and sadly, the events that happened when I was inside, I only found out afterwards, because army is getting maligned because of one man.
These are people who have not been elected into government, and once in government, it was agreed that their position or attaining that position was illegal. Despite this, they are still in power. So in effect, them sitting there as Prime Minister, as the ruling party, is illegal. On the 9th of May, Imran Khan was illegally arrested, abducted, treated with violence. He was absolutely not shown any respect that he was due. Now, I'm trying to be as non-prejudiced as possible, but seeing how they behaved with him, seeing how they applied no laws and in fact broke every single law going. The Supreme Court today have decided that his arrest was illegal, and as a result has ordered his immediate release. So the question is, if someone was to steal this phone from me, later on retrieved by the police, you would expect it to be returned to me. This is not what's been happened, except on a much monumental scale in terms of a ruling party of an established government, the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. So to reiterate, the proof is in the pudding. Today the Supreme Court did rule that his arrest was illegal, therefore abducted. Now, what is the problem? What is the foundation of all these problems. The problem is the ruling power at the moment are unwilling to hold elections. Can you imagine that the United Kingdom would have a government in place, the government would have no end, and in fact an illegal beginning? The problem is, in Pakistan and in fact most of the subcontinent, as most of you will be aware, might is right. Money talks, and unfortunately rule of law doesn't always prevail. Rule of law has, alhamdulillah, made, in my opinion, the correct decision to effect the immediate release of Imran Khan. We cannot have a country where there's no democracy. Democracy is the fundamental foundation of any fine running country. I pray that all this havoc that has been caused hasn't been to no avail. It is the first time in history that anyone has protested so hard for their leader to stay in power. In fact, anything of even a closest nature to these protests has been to overthrow their leaders because they have not been up to the job. These protests, people have come out in their droves. Thousands of them have come out. Men, women, children, Punjabis, Balochis, Pashtuns, absolutely everyone that you can think of in support of Imran Khan. So he must be doing something right. I pray that Imran Khan is elected. I pray that Pakistan is given a chance. I pray that the whole world sees that rule of law prevails. This is for my Pashtun brothers. Mujatul yu qom yu ka Pashtun yu ka Balochon yu ka Aran khalik shi mujatul yu shay. Do yodlara che e wagwata awaze kamzure ni o che pe waze ke मजबूत ये मैं पंजाबी भाइयों को एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ, माफ़ी चाहता हूँ, मेरा उर्दू इतना अच्छी नहीं है, लेकिन बहरहाल कोशिश करूँगा। एक उंगली अकेली कमज़ोर होती है, लेकिन जब 5 उंगली इकट्ठे हो जाते हैं तो इसमें ताकत होता है। So me, Rahim Badshaw from Aylesbury Lawyers, would like to know what you think of what I've said today. Do you think they could have done something different? Do you think there's a way out? Let's see what you have to say, what your opinions are, what your thoughts are. I'll be keen to know. So please leave a comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe.